Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 11. I'm going to try and make this quick because I don't know when my mom is coming home, and I think I still have a couple of things to take care of around the house. But, Gabi and Falco escaped. Gabi ended up killing another guy. We don't know who this guy is by brick to head many times. But yeah, they managed to escape, and I don't know how far they ran at first. And yeah, Gabi was brainwashed her whole life, and Falco was too, but from what I've heard, they didn't exactly have a choice in the matter on, trying to be warrior candidates. Because I think from what they said their uncle did. Because I think their uncle was, the guy that, Grisha Yeager had treated and ended up getting pushed off the wall to be chased by Titans before. I think that's who that was. So yeah, they kind of didn't really have a choice considering what their uncle had done. But yeah, they were brainwashed their whole lives to think that everybody on the island were bad people that deserved to be destroyed, essentially. And there's actually some logic and reason set into this little argument that came from a very unexpected source, to be completely honest. And while I was watching this episode, I didn't realize at first that the guy with the southern accent was Sasha's father. That had to be it. And we hadn't seen her mother any, so I had assumed that she had died or something. Was her mother there? Because if so, then yeah, we got to see her mother for the first time. But yeah, a girl showed up and saw the two and asked them what they were doing out there. And Falco thankfully took care of the situation and explained that they were runaways. And they were offered a place to stay with her and the others. And it turns out it was the orphanage that Historia had opened. And Sasha's father was helping out there. And like I said, thankfully Falco took control of the situation, because Gabi would have not. And they were offered a place to stay and everything, and Gabi was just freaking out because she had to eat next to some of them, and she claimed that she would never do that. I mean, girl, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna just claim you don't want to sit with them? Because that's gonna be very rude in itself, not even counting the reason why. And it turns out they were, allowed to stay and do chores or whatever to pay for, as a thank you for letting them stay, obviously, and eating their food and everything. And turns out, Falco and some of the others ended up telling the tabloids that Eren Yeager should be set free instead of being kept in the jail cell. And I mean, like he told Hanji, what was it, last episode? That what is keeping him in that jail cell besides his own free will? Because he has the Warhammer Titan. All he has to do is activate that ability, and he could bust out easily. Even his Titan form, he could probably bust out easy in itself. So what exactly could possibly keep him in that jail cell at this point? But yeah, essentially Falco and the others ended up releasing private intel to the media when it wasn't supposed to, and even that in itself is bad. It doesn't matter what the intel was. It could have been that they planned to do such and such a thing or whatever. It didn't have to be about Eren at all, but it was still bad, and they had to be punished for it. You break the rules, you gotta be punished. But yeah, do you guys think that Eren did not? They think Eren did nothing wrong. Oh no, I think he did do some stuff wrong, considering I know he's trying to do what's best for Parody, because this should make the others proceed with caution in attacking them, because they now have Zeke. Oh, speaking of Zeke, they found only his limbs in the at the scene of the battle and everything, and nothing else. They automatically assume that he's a traitor, and well, he technically kind of is, but they didn't even think for 1 second that he could have possibly been captured by the scouts, to be fed to a Titan, or fed to another person to get the Beast Titan on their side. They didn't even think of that possibility, essentially, because they would probably assume that the traitors on their side could have possibly gotten a hold of some of that stuff they needed in order to do that. It's a possibility they actually did. They got a lot of it, but I don't know why they got a lot of it. Anyway, but yeah, they automatically went to the worst case scenario, that Zeke was a traitor. I'm assuming they suspected it for a while, and this was just the nail in the coffin, essentially. But yeah, back with Gabi and Falco. Turns out, I can't remember what the girl's name is, but she let them know that she knew who they were from the start, essentially, but still was, nice to them and everything. And was still being nice to them. Gabi, hearing this, proceeded to try and kill her. Thankfully, Falco stood in the way and stopped it before anybody else could realize what was going on. And she led them to where the village had been back in Season 2, when Sasha had saved her from that Titan. And from what I've heard, the creator of the show and everything had planned for Sasha to die in that fight with the Titan. Where she had she had managed to escape before. They had planned for her to die. But the editor apparently told him, please don't do this. I guess she didn't want to think about the possibility of Potato Girl dying. So they prolonged it, I think, at least one other time, but after that, before they finally killed her off. And I know it sucks. I hate that Sasha died. Why not kill off one of the other unnamed people in the blimp? Why did they have to kill off Sasha? Why kill her off? Why kill off the comic relief? Anyway, but yeah, she led them there and told them what had happened, with the Titan killing her mother and everything, and how Sasha had saved her. But she didn't mention that it was Sasha, that it was Gabi who had killed her, essentially, because I don't think she knows, but all she knows is that the girl's dead. But she didn't mention who it was that saved her or anything. But then, here's where the logic and all that comes in. She was asking her, Gabi, why all this had to happen. And Gabi was telling her that, that centuries ago, their ancestors did blah, 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 all that. And the girl was actually being logical in all this. Well, yes, that all that happened, possibly, but what did my mother do now to deserve all this? She had hurt nobody. And Gabi just kept on spewing the same argument and didn't even try to even think about that possibility of, yes, all that happened so many years ago, but the people of today had no connection to all that. But yeah, oh boy, things are going to be interesting, you guys. I don't know what Zeke's planning. I don't know if he's going to end up turning on them, or I don't know what's going to end up happening, but it's gonna get worse. I've got a bad feeling it's gonna get worse. Just all I ask for the show is, don't kill off Armin. Don't kill off Levi. Who else? Who else do I really not want to see go? Jean, Mikasa, maybe. Eren, maybe. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have very much time left as a Titan. I mean, Armin's got more time than him. But unless they can get rid of the Curse of Ymir, he is going to die soon. And actually, Rhina's got less time than any of them. Zeke and Rhina, but Yeah, not sure what's gonna end up happening, but I am eager to see what you guys think of all this, and I will see you all next time.